Good afternoon, students. Welcome to the class on polymers. We were discussing mass average molar mass, which is also called as weight average molar mass. So we can use both these suffixes W or small m. Mass average molar mass. It is discovered by light scattering method. Mass average molar mass is obtained by carrying out the summation over the mass fraction multiplied by their corresponding molar masses. That is, mm bar is equal to sigma Wi mi. Here, small m or W, small m or W is taken as mass of the monomer. Sorry, mass of the polymer. Wi or mi is the mass fraction, that is mi by m total. Wi is the mass of the polymer molecules having molar mass capital Mi, and m total or W total is the total mass of the sample. So m total can be given as sigma mi. Therefore, we can rewrite this formula. Mm bar is equal to sigma Wi mi by W total, or sigma Wi mi by W total means sigma W or sigma mi. So we can write this formula either in terms of W or in terms of m. Some books have written W, some books have written m. So to avoid confusion, I am giving both the notations. Therefore, mass average molar mass is equal to sigma mi, capital Mi by sigma mi. This we can expand it like number average molar mass m1 m1 plus m2 m2 plus m3 m3 plus and so on, m1 plus m2 plus m3 plus and so on. It depends on the number of monomers present in the polymer. Number of different monomers. Now, we know Mi is equal to Ni Mi by Na total. What is this? Mass of a polymer is nothing but number of monomers multiplied by their molecular weight. If it is a mass fraction, then we will divide it with the total number of monomers. We will divide it with total number of monomers. Therefore, mm bar can be written as sigma Ni Mi by Na or n total sigma Mi. Sigma Mi means Ni Mi by Na. Here we can cancel out Na. It is a total number. This is also total number. It is a constant, right? Total number of monomer units. It is a constant. And yeah, here we also have Mi in place of Mi. We have one more Mi. Therefore, this can be simplified as sigma Ni Mi square by sigma Ni Mi. Or we can expand it like in case of number average molar mass, it is N1 M1 square plus N2 M2 square plus N3 M3 square plus and so on by N1 M1 plus N2 M2 plus N3 M3 plus and so on. So this is the formula for mass average molar mass. Yesterday we have seen one formula in terms of masses, and now we have converted mass average molar mass into numbers. The difference between number average molar mass and mass average molar mass is that in the number average, only the number is taken into account. How many number of monomers, different monomers are there. But in mass average, the molecules will contribute according to their mass. You know, some monomers may have low molecular weight, some monomers may have high molecular weight. But in the number average, it only considers the number. It doesn't matter whether the monomer is having low molecular weight or high molecular weight. But in mass average molecular weight, each monomer contributes according to its mass. So mass average is a best average method than number average, because in the numbers, only numbers count. Doesn't matter about the molecular weight. What is monodispersity? When we prepare a polymer, it will have many chains, many polymer molecules. Now, if all the polymer molecules are of same length, if all the polymer molecules are of the same length, that means if all the polymer molecules are having same number of monomer units, then it is called as a monodispersity. If all the polymer chains are of equal length, that means if it is having same number of monomer units, then the polymer is uniform. So it is called monodispersity polymer. What is polydispersity? If your polymer contains different chain lengths, that means one polymer is having 50 chains, another polymer is having 55 chains, another polymer is having 60 chains, if something like that, then it is called as a polydispersed polymer. That means each polymer molecule is having different number of monomers. Now the polydispersity index PDI is given as mass average molar mass by number average molar mass. The polydispersity index PDI is given as mass average molar mass divided by number average molar mass. Viscosity average molecular weight is denoted by m bar suffix V. Viscosity average molecular weight. Solution viscosity is greater for the large sized polymer molecules. So whenever we prepare a polymer solution, the viscosity will be generally very higher than solvent viscosity. So this observation is useful for the measurement of molecular weight of polymers. Viscosity average molecular weight is defined as mv bar is equal to sigma ni mi whole power a plus mi power a plus 1 over I by sigma ni mi and whole power 1 by a. This is the formula for viscosity average molecular weight. Here a is a constant. A is a constant and its values are generally ranges from 0.5 to 0.9. For example, if a becomes 1, then what happens? You see, mv bar mi 1 plus 1 mi square 1 by 1 it is 1. So when you take it sigma ni mi square by sigma ni mi, nothing but mv bar is equal to mm bar. So for polymers with a value as 1, mv bar is equal to mm bar. That means mv bar is almost closer to the mm bar. mv bar is almost closer to the mm bar. The value of A is dependent on the hydrodynamic volume of the polymer. That means the volume of polymer when it is dissolved in a solution. The effective volume of the solvated polymer molecule in solution and varies with the polymer, solvent and temperature. So A value depends on these factors. Now, overall remarks on these polymer average weights. More than one average molecular weight is required to reasonably characterize a polymer sample. So, any one of them is not perfect, number average, mass average or viscosity average. We need more than one technique. We need at least a minimum two techniques to determine the molecular weight of a polymer. Generally for monodisperse polymers, all these three methods are same. They will give the same value. That means mn bar is equal to mm bar is equal to mv bar. For a monodisperse polymer, all the average weights will give the same weight. But for a polydisperse polymer, generally mw bar or mm bar is higher than mv bar than mn bar. So for a polydisperse polymer, mm bar will give highest molecular weight, then mv bar will give the next highest molecular weight, and mn bar will give the lowest molecular weight. We can represent this in terms of a graph also. So this is weight fraction, on y-axis, molecular weight on x-axis. When we take this, it gives a graph like this. Here mn bar, because it gives the numbers, it talks about the numbers. So mn bar may have highest number. It will give, obviously it will talk about highest number. But when we look at mass, it is not the highest. Numbers, yes, numbers it is the highest, but in terms of mass, it is not the highest. It is the lowest. Then mv bar, then mm bar. So mm bar is the will give highest molecular weight, then mv bar. Of course, these two are very closely related, then mn bar.